Hey guys, Caleb with White Metal Games here. Got a fun little video update for you today. As you know, it's been snowing crazy on the East Coast, and because of that I've been locked inside the house for a couple days. No better time like then to work on some projects, so let me show you what we've been up to in the studio. So the big one project we just finished up was this Blood Ravens army. Blood Ravens is a successor chapter, I think, of the second founding. And it's not clear if they're a Blood Ravens or a Blood Angels chapter or just a Space Marine chapter. I think they're I think they're technically a Space Marine chapter. But this client wanted to use the Blood Angels forces to represent them, and it looks pretty good. So let's just go down the line. So as you can see, this is kind of an all-out stop army. We put a lot of love and attention into this army. Lots of weathering, lots of fun washes and blending down, and then on all the weapons, if you look closely here, you'll see this crackle effect. And the crackle effect was achieved by using crackle paint. We put down some light whites and blues and blended them together in different plates on the blade, and then used a crackle paint as a medium, and then finally went over it with a dark black blue to create this nice energy rippling effect. Across the entire army. Every single weapon in the army has it. It's nice and simple. It looks good on the table. You can see on the axes, looks really good. It's hard to tell from the light here, unfortunately. Let me see if I can't go down to a different angle. You can see it pretty well on that sword right there. But yeah, looks sharp. The vehicles have some OSL points with the lights, and then they've got plenty of weathering on them, and they've also got plenty of, we've got some line work here with some metallics, and then these ones right here, the Predators, have a nice heat effect on the ends of the barrels. I did a heat effect there on that gun too to show that that thing just pounds steel into the enemy. And then some nice weathering powders we used across the army. You can see here on the bottom some browns, and then some soot near the engine components and near all of the exhaust housings. And on the back of this Land Raider, you can really kind of see it right there, kind of where it's been pumping dirt and grime through those engines on 1,000 worlds. And the base work, nice simple browns. The client wants this to match his Demon's army. I think he wants that so that he can sort of show that they fight each other, maybe. That's kind of fun. So we did 3 simple shades of brown on the bases here. And then finally, on all the winged troops, we did a nice simple OSL effect on the backpacks. So yeah, so that's been the big project we've been working on for a while. This completes a very large client commission. Oh, I forgot about that. We have some custom decals on this army too. And I've kind of splashed them around. There's one. I printed those up online and used Tester's decal paper, which came out okay. It's not as nice as GW decal paper, but it's okay. I mean, it's worthwhile. It's worth using occasionally. So yeah. So with that project done, it frees us up to work on some other projects. We've got some other stuff coming in here. Dominatrix, we're going to try to get him off our bench, get this guy painted up, and get him in the web store. We've got some more frogs that came in. Some special frog cavalry came in from a repeat client. This is a new commission called Shadows of Brimstone. It was a Kickstarter game. Kind of reminds me of Hero Quest a little bit. And it's sort of like a Wild West versus Cthulhu game. It's a super cool game. And we've been priming those for about a day or so, and we got a little busy and had to stop priming, but we're going to pick that back up today. As you can sort of see here, some of these demons are just insanely cool. Very, very neat. And my cat wants to jump up. No, no, no. Okay. This is a model that we had built back in the day, and we sort of took a break from it for a while, and we brought this back down off our bench. This is a... this project, ooh, sorry, I realized the thing's kind of loose. My cat wants to destroy all my work. What are you doing, you moron? Go on. Go. Alright. This is a Silver Tower of Tzeentch model that we built back in the day. We built this maybe about 6 or 7 months ago, maybe even longer now. And we just didn't get around to finishing it, and finally we finished the assembly on it about a day or so ago. So it's designed to count as a floating tower, and then you can kind of see down here we've got it floating on this pedestal, and it mounts to that wooden base. And all of these cannons come off for ease of storage. They're magnetized on, and then this counts as the large sort of firing platform. And I even found an old sorcerer that I'm going to put on here to sort of look like a wizard wandering the halls of this alchemical place. So he's got all these cannons everywhere sort of bristling off. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to paint that up. That should be a nice, simple, easy paint job, kind of quick and easy. But But yeah, so that's about it for now. The good news is that after we finish up this major commission here in the next month, we'll be free again. So if there's any clients out there that want to touch base with us about future projects, feel free to do so. You can contact me at contact@whitemetalgames.com for a quote. Quotes, of course, are always free. Oh, forgot about this thing. I just got this guy in. This guy's called Kanjira, and he's a Reaper Bones Tarrasque miniature. And I didn't even know they made this. I came across it by accident, and I just decided, man, I've got to get one of these. So I printed up a picture of how I want to paint it up. I want to do it in the traditional oranges. So I'm going to do it anyway, but if there's a client out there that wants to commission it, get in touch with me and we'll negotiate a price. Because I would love to have it go to a client that wants it versus to put it up in the web store and just have it set there. But if there's someone that wants it, then just contact me at contact@whitemetalgames.com. Okay, well that's about it for now. So until next time, put your minis where your mouth is. What are you doing? Oh, you're so dumb.